The LEGO Architecture series has taken us to some of the most iconic cities in the world: Paris, New York, Tokyo. But there's one city, the theme park capital of the world, that's been overlooked. Where is LEGO Architecture Orlando? So I decided to take it upon myself to create this missing set. But just building it at my desk felt boring. So let's go on a road trip and see what we can find. I started my assembly adventure at the Universal Studios Florida Archway. Measuring at 65 feet tall, the original was built in 1993, with the current version replacing it in 1998. Directly across from it is the Universal Globe. This too was replaced in 1998, and the original was shipped over to Universal Hollywood, where it still spins today. Just a short walk away is the Pharaoh's Lighthouse at Islands of Adventure. I couldn't find exactly how tall it is, but it's definitely taller than the arch, so I guesstimated somewhere around 100 feet. Next, I took a short drive and arrived at the Orlando Eye, Coca-Cola Orlando Eye, Icon Orlando, the Wheel at Icon Park Orlando, the Orlando Eye by Merlin Amusements. It's 400 feet tall and was completed in 2015, making it the newest structure represented in my set. I largely copied the design from the official London set. There's no reason to reinvent the wheel here. This build is what actually set the scale for the entire project, approximately 1 to 800. That scale lets me be roughly accurate, but I still gave myself some wiggle room of about 1 brick of height for each structure, to make sure it's still recognizable. From up here I can see nearly all of Orlando. There's Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure where we just were, and straight across is Epic Universe. It's crazy that when I rode the Eye 3 years ago, it was still mostly a pile of dirt. And I was able to see our next 2 stops, WonderWorks and, in the distance, the SeaWorld SkyTower, but we'll circle back to those later. Now, way out on the horizon, you can just make out the hot air balloon at Disney Springs. Speaking of which, I'm sure someone's already typing, where's the Cinderella Castle, or the giant golf ball? The thing is, Walt Disney World isn't actually in the city of Orlando. It's located in its own municipalities, like Buena Vista and Bay Lake. So for this build, I wanted to create a skyline that was purely and authentically Orlando. After about 20 minutes though, I had to pack up my stuff and head to the next location. In 1998, a building crashed on top of an abandoned warehouse on iDrive. This is WonderWorks, coming in at 89 feet tall. To build upside down, I used bar and clip pieces to secure the building and angle it. I specifically chose parts in my inventory that were in poor condition or have yellowed to match the degraded look of the building. Our last stop takes us to the tallest icon, the SeaWorld SkyTower. Coming in at 400 feet with a 25-foot tall flagpole on top, it can be seen miles away. This was, without a doubt, the trickiest structure in the entire model. A tall, thin spire in LEGO is a recipe for disaster. It needed to be stable enough to not fall over every time I moved it. It's all held together using bars, Technic pins, and clutch power. I'm so proud of what I've been able to create, from the theme park gates to the icons of iDrive. A project like this is always a journey. It started months ago on my computer, designing and redesigning each one of these landmarks in Bricklink Studio 2.0. From figuring out what structures to include and how to build them to be stable, to finally building them with real bricks on location. There's so much more to it than just the final product you see here. I'm curious, if you made your own Skyline set, what buildings would you include? I love reading other people's ideas and projects, and thank you for joining me on this journey.